Everyone is part of a bigger story. It's a bigger story than you can imagine. It's a big story about a really big God. Discover the story that shows you the character of God.
Hey, I'm Caleb, and you're looking at my Bible. So we've got 66 separate books here that tell one big story of God's love for us. I mean, you're going to find histories and letters, poetry, words of wisdom, even some pretty wild dreams and visions. But most of all, you'll discover how God created us and loves us so much that he made a way for us to return, even after we broke our relationship with him. God loved us first. So now we can look for ways to show his love to others. That takes initiative. And I have 4 stories from one book to show us what initiative can look like. We get started in the first chapter of Nehemiah. As an official serving the king of Babylon, Nehemiah has it made. But then some bad news arrives. Some of his people, the Israelites, have returned to Jerusalem, but the city's walls are broken down. The people are living in fear and shame. So Nehemiah sheds a tear and then gets on with his comfortable life, right? No way. As we see in Nehemiah 5. Here, Nehemiah has traveled all the way to Jerusalem to check out the damage and lead repairs. But though work on the wall is underway, Nehemiah discovers some of the Jewish people are starving, and their own neighbors and relatives are charging to loan them money. Nehemiah is so upset that he takes a break from building up the wall to lay down the law. But there's trouble from outside too. So here in Nehemiah 2, we meet Sanballat and Tobiah, officials from the lands around Jerusalem. They definitely don't want a strong-walled city as a new enemy, so they resort to making fun of the work. There you go. A fox could make those stones fall down. But though Sanballat and Tobiah try every trick in the book, Nehemiah's not falling off the wall for any of it. We wrap up in Nehemiah 6. And, spoiler alert, the wall's finished. I think we'd all understand if Nehemiah wanted to give himself a pat on the back, right? But Nehemiah knows who gets the real credit for a giant job well done. Instead of taking some vacay time, Nehemiah and all the Israelites take time to read God's word and throw a big party to honor God. Nehemiah's entire story is about seeing what needs to be done and doing it. That's initiative. And I can't wait to see how it plays out in you and me.